Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel Stocks for Everyone. The share price of KNR Constructions is almost down 50%. So in today's video, let us try to see few pointers and analyze why this stock is underperforming. And also let us look at its Q1 FY26 financial performance which led to the sharp fall in the share price of this company. And also let us look at fundamental analysis to see how did this stock perform in the past with respect to its financial metrics or operation metrics and other things. And also let us look at the business and project updates. And finally the important thing is future outlook or guidance that the management has given for this stock, and try to analyze what could happen potentially with this stock. So if you're new to this channel, then hitting subscribe to our channel would give you more such informative videos. And also guys, I would like to tell you that this video is only for educational purpose. We don't intend to give you any buy or sell recommendation. Please check with your financial advisor before taking any investment decisions. So with that, let's get started. If you look at the Q1 FY26 revenue, then revenue stood at 613 crores, which was almost down 38% year on year. And the reason for this is because of the low execution, and they have very uh, low executable order book, as almost all the projects are in completion phase. And consolidated profit after tax declined almost 28.5% year on year to 123.41 crores. And if you look at the standalone EBITDA, then the standalone EBITDA margin stood at 13.6%, and they are seeing that full year margins may decrease further 1 to 2% due to newer and lower margin mining business. That's what we can see here. And also if you look at the working capital cycle has increased mainly because of delayed payments from irrigation projects in Telangana. So this was with respect to their Q1 FY26 performance, and obviously this numbers that I showed here are not looking that great, right? But do you think this company was really performing this bad previously? That we'll check out now. So for this, let us go to screener.in. So this is not a sponsored video. I generally use screener or trendline for my stock analysis. So let's go to screener.in. Yeah, so I'm in screener.in now. And if you guys don't know it, then Kiana Construction is a Hyderabad the based infrastructure project development company, and they provide EPC services in segments such as roads, highways, irrigation, and urban and water infrastructure management. Okay, and if you look at their basic metrics, so if you look at the market cap is around 5,600 crores, so which is a small cap company. And if you look at their stock PE, so PE is at 5.4. So low PE doesn't mean that there's high chances of PE re-rating. So we'll come to that point in a few minutes. ROC is 28.6, ROI is 27.2, current ratio is 4, debt to equity is 0.41. And then if you look at the intrinsic value, it is showing at 552 rupees. Current price is 199. So with this, you should not get greedy. Why I'll let you know in coming part. So if you look at the industry P is around 20.7, but this stock is sitting at 5.4. So for if someone is looking at this for the first time, then they can get false hope saying that okay, this is 5 and this is 20, so there is 4x scope, right? So that's not how you have to look at a company. And if you look at their peg ratio 0.12, anything below 1 is generally considered as undervalued, but it doesn't mean that you will have to go blindly with this. And if you look at the price to book or price to sales, they are looking good, right? So if you look at the recent financial performance, right? So if you look at its performance in June or September of 2024 or even in March, so if you look at the sales, it was around 1400 crores, 985 crores, 1900 crores. But now if you look at it, it's coming down gradually, right? It's coming down significantly. And that's the same with respect to their operating profit or with respect to its net profit. So which was supposed to be there around 340 and 580, 160 is now to 8 and 123. So again, for a construction company, it all depends on its order book, its execution, and its sales, right? So now if you look at year on year performance, then this company was not at all doing bad. If you look at the last 10 years data, this has continuously grown and even the operating profit has continuously grown, even their profit before tax and even their net profit. So if you look at last 10 years performance, then this company was looking very promising, right? They had very good revenue growth and profit growth. And then if you look at the reserves, so reserves have increased from 3500 to 4500, and its borrowings have also increased from 650 crores in March 2023 to now around 1800 crores, so which is almost three times, right? And if you look at their cash from operating activity, 2 years back it used to be around 1200 crores, and now they are at negative 567 crores. And even with their net cash flow, they used to have 165 crores net cash last year, but now they are sitting with minus 253 crores of net cash in March 2025. When if you look at the shareholding pattern, so you can see number of shareholders getting increased every quarter, right? And we know that whenever there's a stock that is crashing down, the public shareholding will obviously go up, right? So if you look at from last 1 year perspective, then its public shareholding has increased from 12.2 to almost 19.0. So if the stock is really undervalued, then or the growth prospects is looking promising, then you would have definitely seen FIS or DAs put into this stock, right? So if you look at why this could have happened, now we'll come to important part, that is their growth and business updates, and also with respect to their future outlook, right? So for that, let us go back to our presentation. If you look at the project updates, they have entered into coal mining sector with a 4800 crore NTPC contract, and they're seeing very less revenue to come in FY26 for this business, and they are anticipating a significant growth in FY27 for this coal mining sector business. And then if you look at their order book stands at 8030 crores with 43% from mining and remainder from roads, HAM and EPC, irrigation and pipelines. They don't have very much of pending orders. And if you look at the execution, so Q1 execution was slow as new HAM and EPC projects started late. So delays noted in rupees 700 crores Telangana flyover and rupees 2200 crore MSRDC project. So there were delays in execution of orders, and that's why their revenue was less, right? And if you look at the future guidance, which is important for this today's video's topic, so revenue guidance they are giving for FY26 is revised, and they are lowering their guidance, and now they are saying that their revenue would be 2000 to 2500 crores. Previously they had quoted it as 2500 to 3000 crores. So execution is expected to improve in the second half of this year is what they are saying. So if you look at the revenue, they're saying they might clock in around 2000 to 2500 crores for FY25. So let us compare this with FY24 revenue and see how much growth that they are quoting, right? Okay. So if you look at their FY25 revenue, it was around 4800 crores. Now from 4800 crores, they are saying that it might come down to 2000 or 2500 crores. So which is almost around 50% down to what they have clocked in this year, right? 50 to 55% down. So management itself is saying that the revenue would go down almost 55% from what they had clocked in last year or previous fiscal year. So this is the big reason why the share price of this company is going down. So management is already anticipating 50% down of revenue compared to previous fiscal year. And if you look at the order inflows, so they're targeting 10,000 to 12,000 crores in new order inflows by FY26 end from NHAI, irrigation, mining and state projects. So here they're combining their mining things also. And if you look at HAM project monetization, so it is in advanced phase, and they're aiming to improve liquidity and reduce the debt. And if you look at their diversification plans, they are exploring diversification into metro, railway, solar power and potential joint bids with other partners. And they are also saying that dues that are pending from Telangana irrigation projects is expected to be recovered by March 2026 based on state government assurances. So this is with respect to the future outlook. So guys, this was one video why we see KNR Construction share price going down. even though its P is just below 6. So clearly that the execution delays are the factor, but again we need to see what goes in and what goes out, right? So this was not a buy or sell recommendation. I'm not telling you to buy or sell this stock, but this is what management's guidance was, and this is what I wanted to show you in today's video. As I saw many of you commenting in other videos uh, asking about update on this stock. So if you find this video useful, then please hit that like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to our YouTube channel, so that you get to see all such informative videos. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.